So today I wanted to make a video about my perfume wish list that I currently have going on. These are just perfumes that I've read a lot of things about, or I've seen a lot about them on YouTube, and they're fragrances that I want to either smell or I want to get my hands on and own. So keep on watching if you want to see what is on my list. So the very first perfume that is on my list is a perfume that I used to own, but then I gave away to, no, I didn't give it away. I sold it on Mercari because the bottle was just too big. The size that I had was too big, and then I ended up buying a different perfume that had a similar fragrance profile to this one. So it is Jessica Simpson Fancy, and this is one of the better celebrity perfumes out there. It's long lasting, it's very unique smelling. It smells like a caramel. It smells like a spicy caramel, and it's a perfume that I got rid of because, like I said, I did buy Juicy Couture Gold Couture, and they're very similar, but there's just something about Fancy that is special and is unique, and it's very sweet and caramely, and it lasts, versus the Juicy Couture one, it's more of a nighttime caramely scent. So I really want, and the Juicy Couture one is pretty expensive for what it is, versus the Jessica Simpson, you could buy like a 3.0 bottle for, what is it, like $25-30. So yeah, that is the first perfume on my list, and it is Jessica Simpson Fancy. The second perfume on my list is Dolce & Gabbana Dolce. So I recently saw a video, I forgot who it was, but I will write it on the video. I'll write which YouTuber was raving about it, but it is Dolce & Gabbana Dolce. It's supposed to be a very fresh and aromatic, very floral perfume, and this YouTuber said it was very similar to Dior Giorgio. So I don't have a perfume like that in my collection, so not because I don't like it, but because I think there's not one that I've smelled that I enjoy. Like Giorgio, it's nice, but there's just something missing in it for me. I don't know, like a little pizzazz. I'm missing that from that fragrance, and for the price of Dior, that's why I've never gotten it. That being said, I am interested to try the Dolce & Gabbana Dolce because it is like $40 for, you know, a 1.7 bottle. So that is another fragrance that's on my list. A third perfume that's on my list, and this one is one that I never expected to have on my list. It's never even a perfume that I heard a lot of negative things behind this perfume, and it is the Chanel Mademoiselle. So I had heard from It's MJ here on YouTube that it's very patchouli heavy, and it's really like obnoxious, and it's really just like spicy, and it's like a one-hit wonder kind of thing. But on the opposite spectrum, of course, it's like the most, I believe it's the most popular Chanel perfume, and it's like their best seller. So of course, you know, there has to be a reason why everyone loves it. So this is a fragrance that I have yet to smell. Like, I've never smelled it before. And so I don't want to blind buy a perfume that's like $200, because if I don't like it, I don't want to get like fucked basically and out of my $200. Yeah, that's a perfume that I really want to smell and get my nose on it. Maybe I'll go to like a perfume counter or Sephora or something and ask for a sample, but for the most part, I've never smelled it. However, recently I did come upon a perfume. I'm not going to say which perfume it is because I'm going to haul it in another video, but I came upon a perfume that is very reminiscent of the Chanel Mademoiselle, and I loved that perfume. Like, it was patchouli heavy, but the citrusy undernotes really came through for me, and it turned very sweet on my skin. So, and because it's very similar to Chanel Mademoiselle, I'm kind of thinking that I'm gonna enjoy it. So, because it's a warm patchouli, but it's not sweet patchouli, it's just warm, which I like. I don't like sweet patchoulis like the Sofia Vergara, I think it's called Love. I think that's just the name of it. That one is too much of a sweet patchouli, and so is Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb. It's just too sweet patchouli for me, and it just turns really like bitter on my skin. So that's why I'm not interested in sweet patchouli. Same thing with Lancome Livia Belle. It's just way too sickly sweet and too much of that patchouli. It just turns really like bitter and sour on my skin. I'm really interested to try a warm patchouli like the Chanel Mademoiselle. So that is definitely on my wish list, even if it is just to smell and to really test out on my skin. So yeah, that one is on my list. I do have my water this time around, as well as my coffee. So this is another little fall mug that I have. It's just black with little aluminum stars and moons on it. I did accidentally put this in the fridge. No, not the fridge. That wouldn't have been bad. I accidentally put this in the microwave, and then I remembered that I shouldn't have about 2 or 3 seconds in the microwave. So I put it in, I started it, walked away, remembered, and then went and turned it off. So that's why I don't trust myself with aluminum mugs, because I forget, especially because I love my drinks to be scorching hot. So I'm always forgetting. So I'm always microwaving my mugs. So yeah, I try not to drink from this mug, although it is really cute. I'm trying to drink my coffee really fast so it doesn't get cold. All right. So another fragrance that is in my wish list is another Chanel perfume, and that is the Gabrielle essence. And I used to have the regular Gabrielle, and it didn't last on me. So I don't know if it's a EDT, but it didn't last on my skin. But I loved the way it smelled. However, for it being Chanel, I want it to last forever. You know, I want to get that migraine. I want to smell it on my clothes at the end of the day. You know, I want it to be worth the money. It just wasn't for me, and so I did end up selling it on Mercari. However, I saw on Fragrantica that there were people saying that the essence lasts longer. It's like an intense, and it performs a lot better, and allegedly it smells a lot better too, which I haven't smelled the essence, but every time I get the essence or like the intense version of a perfume, I do like it a lot better. So I theorize that I'm gonna really enjoy Gabrielle essence. So that is why that one is on my list. Another perfume that I'm interested to smell is YSL Libre. Only because I always hear it's MJ talking about it, and she's a YouTuber that I really love. Right now she's not making videos, but you know, she always makes this comeback after like months of not being active on YouTube, so I'm waiting for that. But she raves about it constantly, and I'm really interested to smell it because I really love lavender and herbs in my perfumes. I think it makes a perfume a little more unisex and a little more masculine, which I like. I like those really like unisex fragrances, and so I'm interested to get my nose on it. So that is a perfume that I really want to smell. The type of perfume that I'm very desperate to have in my collection is a cherry fragrance perfume. So I know that, you know, what is it? I used to have Victoria's Secret Bombshell Intense, and I believe that one is like a dark, sexy cherry kind of fragrance, and I was obsessed with it. I thought it smelled so delicious. However, it didn't last. It was like an EDT, and I had to spray it throughout the day, and that was just a waste of my time. I always forgot. So I did end up selling it on Mercari. I'm pretty active on there. I am left with that that desire to have a cherry fragrance in my collection. So I do have two on my wish list, and that is the Kayali Burning Cherry. I'm really interested to smell it because like I've yet to experience another cherry fragrance that I enjoy and that will last a long time. So I'm interested to try that one out. Even though I have read a lot of negative feedback on it, I'm always up to give fragrances a try. So that one is definitely on my wish list. Along with Zara Cherry Smoothie. So that one, allegedly, it's supposed to be a dupe for Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, which smells incredible, but you know, that's just like a lot of money. So I'm interested to try a lot of Zara perfumes, if I'm being quite honest. Maybe one day in the future I will purchase like all of them and then review them, but I'm really interested to try a Zara perfume, and that's definitely the Cherry Smoothie is definitely one that I'm pretty desperate to try. I'm really desperate to smell. Like, I just want to go into a Zara and get in trouble because I'm literally shoving all of these perfumes up my nose. Like, that's what I want to happen. Another perfume that I am interested in, I have smelled it, and this perfume is actually on my wish list for Christmas, so I did ask my family to gift it to me, and that is the brand new Prada Paradoxe perfume. I smelled it because I got a bunch of samples for it. I like hoarded all these samples, and it smells so amazing. It is orange blossom, which someone online, like I think it was a YouTube reel, someone said that, quote unquote, like it wasn't unique, but it was a very palatable orange blossom, which I 100% have to, wait, 80% agree, you know, like I do believe that it is an incredible or orange blossom perfume, but it is a little boring. But I love cherry. Why do I keep saying, now I keep saying cherry blossoms because I just went over like the cherry perfumes that I want. But I do love the smell of orange blossoms. I'm obsessed with it. During the spring, there's like these orange trees near my apartment, and I would always walk through it, and I would just get like huge like slaps to the face of orange blossom like smells, and it smelled so delicious, so sweet, and it just reminded me that life is awesome. And that is why I've ever since then I've tried to get that smell in a perfume, but a lot of orange blossom perfumes, they just smell extremely artificial, or they're mixed with another note that I just don't like. However, Prada Paradoxe is definitely a very likable orange blossom perfume, and I'm really excited to get my hands on it. I really hope that that's like a gift that I receive this Christmas. I know I asked for a couple things. I asked for like camping stuff, but in the terms of like the beauty world, I really hope I get that perfume because I didn't really ask for like beauty stuff. Oh, I also asked for like a gel nail kit, like with the light, so I could get my nails done, because I haven't gotten my nails professionally done in like a year. No, yeah, ever since my wedding I haven't gotten my nails done, but I want to like do it myself and put my little fingers in the UV light. Anyways, I digress. But yeah, I really hope I get that for Christmas, and if I don't, I'm honestly probably just gonna end up buying it myself. Last but not least in my perfume wish list is the Giorgio Armani C Intense. So I used to have the regular C, but it was too soft for me. It was too soft. It did last a long time, and it did smell delicious, but it was just too soft. It's one of those fragrances that you wear to bed, or, you know, when you're Netflixing and chilling, you know. But I like a really strong perfume, so I'm interested to try out the Intense version. Hopefully it's a little darker, it's a little stronger. But yeah, that's the reason why I want it, and it's on my list. I have tried the Passion. I think it's Giorgio Armani C Passion, which is like the red bottle, but I wasn't a fan. It just completely did not have it didn't have the same DNA as the original C, which I feel like it should have, but I didn't like it at all. So yeah, that is why the Intense version is on my list, because I like the original, but I want like a stronger version of the original. Yeah, that is all for my perfume wish list. Let me know what is on your perfume wish list, or if you've tried any of these fragrances, let me know your opinions on it, or if you liked it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Go ahead and subscribe if you would like to keep up, and I will see the camera again next week. Bye!